cracks in the laughter, gray at the edge of your smile. Feet drag a little heavier, tired eyes drift a while. Used to race to the corner, now you wait by the door. Rain in your pocket, you don't talk like before. I keep your coffee warm, fill the space with sound. Neither of us dares ask what's bringing you down. All the days that felt so open, now closing slow. Still hoping you'll say what I already know. Buttons worn through, same old jacket, holding pieces that keep slipping. All these words we never say feel heavier now. I'll leave the light on till you find your way home. Doesn't matter how long, I'll wait alone. Just call my name, I'll answer. No one needs to know. I'll leave the light on till you find your way home. Mom keeps your picture frame, birthdays remembered in silence. I learned to listen for the scrape of your boots, not sure when. Calls that come late, you mutter you're finding nothing. Between old news and static, my voice just hangs. I drive to where I think you might be, empty like cold car. Found your scarf on the glass, but you were already far. I scribble your name in dust, turn the radio low. Restless waiting, wondering if you'll ever let me know. If I could get away that shore, you climb back inside those years. Would you let me? Would you trust me? I'm still here. I'll leave the light on till you find your way home. Doesn't matter how long, I'll wait alone. Just call my name, I'll answer. No one needs to know. I'll leave the light on till you find your way home. Couldn't eat, left my room a mess for days. Didn't say much when you tried calling out my name. Coffee gone cold, left your boots out in the rain. You sat by the door, no words, just stayed. Did you know I wanted to walk away? Never asked why I shut you out, you just waited. Hands open, no demand. Scars you left became my bridge. Walking over the hurt, we're still here. Crossing broken parts we built. The scars you left became our bridge. Silent nights, heard your footsteps up a hall. I didn't thank you, didn't say much at all. Heard laughter downstairs, but I couldn't fall back into the light. You caught me each time. Did you know I was listening behind my wall? Kept space for me in every room I ran from. Didn't move on. You stood strong. The scars you left became a bridge. Walking over the hurt, we're still here. Crossing broken parts we built. The scars you left became our bridge. Saw you out there facing storms we both remember. Now I see what we made hold stronger than the pain. The scars you left became our bridge, built from everything we couldn't sage. Still holding up beneath the weight. The scars you left became our bridge. Hey, remember that old park bench? We swore our secrets there side by side. Lost your number, lost those years. Did you ever miss those nights? Some bridges never burn. You and me return. Doesn't matter how far, we just pick up where we are. Some bridges never burn. Some things always turn back to the place we started. Saw you laughing, felt that pull. Old wounds heal, you made it real. Still the same smile, haven't changed. Guess neither of us really will. Some bridges never burn. You and me return. Doesn't matter how far, we just pick up where we are. Some bridges never burn. Some things always turn back to the place we start. Y aunque el tiempo se va, time go. Lo que fuimos, ahí está. What we were still stays. Some bridges never burn. doesn't ever have fault. We trust together where we are. Some breezes ever burn, some things always turn back to the priestess turn. Sat by the door, empty chair in the hall. Didn't know you at all, passing right by you. Eyes on the floor, kept my distance, told myself I knew. Coffee on the counter, your jacket on the rail, tired handshake, shake, nothing to say. We ran together, low voices, shut eyes, lines on your face, didn't try to ask why. But tonight the air feels lighter, your voice cuts through my silence. Walls I built between us crumble tonight. All my reasons fall, lost in the quiet. For the first time I see you right here. Walls I built between us crumble tonight. Kept you waiting, years out of reach. Thought I had you figured out, wrong as could be. You just stood steady, storms all around. Should've known better, but I kept you out. Old wounds in the mirror, hard to forgive. You never turned away, you just let me live. Every late night, every lost fight, you waited patient just out of sight. Now the room feels warmer, trust changes my mind. Walls I built between us crumble tonight. All my reasons fall, lost in the quiet. For the first time I see you right here. Walls I built between us crumble tonight. Maybe I was wrong, maybe I was lost, but still you stay close, never counting the cost. Reach out, take my hand, let's begin again. Let these old walls end. Walls I built between us crumble tonight. All my reasons fall, lost in the quiet. You're my friend, you're here. Walls I built between us crumble tonight. Found me on the edge, half shadowed in the rain. Hand steady, voice slow, you called out my name. didn't ask for answers, just stood by my side. A quiet strength, a shelter I couldn't find. Through every silence, every fall, your presence clearer than them all. Some bonds are stronger than blood. Some bonds are stronger than blood. Oh, 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 stronger than blood. Years carved with laughter, pain on our skin. You held the line when I let darkness in. Every stumble you'd stay, nothing left to prove. A promise unspoken, nothing I can lose. In every echo, every flood, your name remains where hope once stood. Some bonds are stronger than blood. Some bonds are stronger than blood. Oh, stronger than blood. When fear cracked the night and I almost gave up, heard your voice in my head, lifting me up. Oh, oh, stronger than blood. Some bonds are stronger than blood. Some bonds are stronger than blood. Oh, stronger than blood. Oh, la la, stronger than blood. La la, some bonds are stronger than blood. Long summer days by the cracked white fence, running fast to the riverbend. You laugh so loud, chasing clouds, always just ahead, always just out of reach. Nothing could touch us, or so we claimed. Chalk sketched memories fade in the rain. I count all the miles between old streets, wonder how you've changed, if you still think of me. Just a faded note tucked in my drawer, barely open doors. And the quiet phone, hoping for your name. Time crept slow, we drifted. Pages turned but never ended. Lost in the years and the waiting, I called you friend. Some bridges burned but ours just built, through broken words and hearts to mend. Miles apart but never ends. You come back around just when I need you again. Boxed up goodbyes in the backseat, dusty, left for the city, chasing your luck. I stayed behind, kept the memories small, threw my voice at the wind, but you never called. Silent December, I heard you fell, lost your own way out, stuck in a shell. I held out a hand you could barely see, tried to hold the cracks before they broke free. 2 empty bottles, 1 honest truth. We only know strength when the world's come unglued. Still your voice cut through the numb, the words, remember when. Lines uncrossed, we meet again. Just boys at heart and older skin. With open arms I'll meet you, brother, friend. Some bridges burn, but ours just bends. Through broken words and hearts to mend. Yeah, yeah. Oh, miles apart but never ends. You come back around just when I need you again. Just past the pain, unravel mistakes, hold tight again. Ooh, you stand by me in night or sun. 2 halves return what we've begun. Some bridges burn, but ours just bends. Oh, yeah. Hearts to mend. You come back around just when I need you again. Another low-lit living room, my knuckles white, empty bottle sweating, spilling out my pride. You just sat silent, stubborn by my side, waiting out the weather, letting me decide. Not a word, just breathing in the smoke. Old pain hanging in the air, both of us broke, no blame, just a beat tapping on the table. Too messed up to move, but you stayed, you were able. Fuck, I was falling, I was fading fast. You stuck around while the hours passed. Heavy hell buzzing in my head. Didn't have to say, you knew what you meant. Your hand dragged me back from hell. Kept my shit together when I couldn't tell. We're brothers built from heartache, drowning in the ache. You never turn, never let me break it. Oh, cushions torn, doubts digging under skin. Every lie I told myself you wouldn't let me win. Kept calling out my name, cool and clear. Never used cheap words, just sat near. Salts on my tongue, rage beating in my chest. All my fuck-ups laid bare, nothing left to confess. You didn't flinch when I tried to push you away. A tough kind of mercy, man, you made me stay. Fuck, I was falling, running out of air. You waited out my wreck, hungry for repair. Said nothing, but you caught my stare. Let my pain burn out, you were always there. Your hand dragged me back from hell. Kept my shit together when I couldn't tell. We're brothers built from heartache, drowning in the ache. You never turn, never let me break. Yeah, yeah. Laugh at the scars, spit at the cost. Broken bodies, bullshit, everything we lost. When I finally looked up, still saw your face. Knew right then there was nothing to replace. Your hand dragged me back from hell. Kept my shit together when I couldn't tell. We're brothers built from heartache, drowning in the ache. You never turn, never let me break. on the edge, half shadowed in the rain. Hand steady, voice slow, you called out my name. Didn't ask for answers, just stood by my side. A quiet strength, a shelter I couldn't find. Through every silence, every fall, your presence clearer than them all. Some bonds are stronger than blood. Some bonds are stronger than blood. Oh, 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 stronger than blood. Years carved with laughter, pain on our skin. You held the line when I let darkness in. Every stumble you'd stay, nothing left to prove. A promise unspoken, nothing I could lose. In every echo, every flood, your name remains where hope once stood. Some bonds are stronger than blood. Some bonds are stronger than blood. Oh, stronger than blood. When fear cracked the night and I almost gave up, heard your voice in my head, lifting me up. Oh, oh, stronger than blood. Some bonds are stronger than blood. Some bonds are stronger than blood. Oh, stronger than blood. Oh, la, la, stronger than blood. La, la. Some bonds are stronger than blood. Guitar strings hung low, you sit across, heavy head in your hands. Empty chairs, words spin slow. That old clock just ticks, never stands. Your eyes won't rise to meet mine. Thunder inside, but I just breathe. What slipped between those lines? Trust unraveling like autumn leaves. You're breaking open, silent, small. Shadows climb up on the wall. Your tears tell the truth, your words never could. That ocean says everything you hoped I'd understand. Let me in, if I ever meant more than blood or bone. Your tears tell the truth, your words never could. Recall the summers, mud in our shoes, fingers crossed, secrets in cold, laughing so loud we shook the rooms. Now all we carry is heavy load. You shift your chair, I hold my ground. Bitter echoes between every sound. One side of the table, both searching for faith. What's spoken hurts less than what we can say. Your tears tell the truth, your words never could. In that silence, all those nights come pouring down. If you reach, I'm right here, still calling you home. Your tears tell the truth, your words never could. You were just lost, I was too proud. For fighting ghosts, we never said your tears tell the truth, your words never could. Now we stand, nothing left between us but skin. If tomorrow comes, we try again. Your tears tell the truth, your words never could. And I hear finally echoing through. Your tears telling me what's true. Lost, sinking fast, barely hanging on. Thought the world forgot my name in the quiet dawn. Empty bottles on the floor, just me and the end. Couldn't feel your light back then, didn't know you'd send a memory, a message that pulled my mind away from the heaviness that waited at the edge each day. I shut the door, pushed away all the hands I'd known, but you never turned, you just kept calling me home. Your patience cut straight through the static in my head. I heard your voice, the only signal left. You picked me up when I couldn't stand, held my fear right in your hands. You never once let go when I was breaking down. With every word you spoke, pulled me from the ground. Broken trust, heavy blame, shouting at the sky. I let you see my worst, never asking why. Most would have run, turned away, left me out in the cold. But you stayed close by my side as the dark took hold. I still remember that night, rain pouring in sheets. You stood outside my door, wouldn't take defeat. I needed hope, but all I found was you. You gave me strength, more than I ever knew. You picked me up when I couldn't stand, held my fear right in your You picked me up when I couldn't stand. With every word you spoke, pulled me from the ground. You stayed by me, brother, I'm safe and found. Remember our first show, nerves running wild out there on the road. Us against the miles, we laughed at broken strings, lived for the crowd. Brothers on a mission, hands reaching, call me when I lost it. Lost all sense of time, told me we were family, not just some headline. But I got stubborn, pride drowned out your voice. Every argument louder, too bitter to rebuilt every chorus. Made fire out of pain, but I let excuses echo, wash good times down the drain. Now I'm staring at the set list, space where you should be. Can't feel your part of feedback, it's just not complete. I thought moving forward would heal, but empty rooms only reveal something's missing, cutting through every chord, it's calling you. The stage feels empty without you. The crowd keeps singing, but it's not true. The guitar stays silent, can't think what we had. The stage feels empty without you. Yeah, the stage feels empty without you. Oh, every spotlight shining, but it just turns cold. I see a jacket waiting, memories on hold. Tried reaching out lately, can't find the words. Typed 1,000 unread messages, none ever heard. Remember the mistakes, but I miss your laugh more. It's hard carrying these set lists, my hands are sore. The band's waiting on my call, but they all know you're the heart of the chorus, the soul of the show. I blamed you for leaving, but I know the truth. I closed every distance, but I never let you through. If forgiveness is a song, write it with me. Start from the silence, come back and we'll see. Hey man, can you hear me? I'm breaking the wall, tried to play solo, but I kept taking the fall. Lost in the cycle, kept pushing you away, but I trade every verse just for one more day. Remember late nights, cheap food, chasing the sound. My brother in volume, but not when you're not around. I swallow my ego, I'm done playing tough. Stage lights don't matter if you're not lighting up. The stage feels empty without you. The stage feels empty without you. The stage feels empty, no matter what I do. It just feels empty without you. Oh, yeah. The stage still feels empty without you. Walk down the silent hallway, heart pounding steady and slow. Didn't know if you'd look up, didn't know what I'd even say. Years stacked up inside me, hollow apologies hidden away. I watch the lines on your face, trying to find a brother I lost. Did you know that I heard you shouting in the night, breaking chairs and promises? I kept every letter you never sent, reading the anger between your words. Dad's just lying there, none of us have much left to prove. If I spoke now, would you hear the ache behind my breathing? I brought all the guilt, all the pride. How small it feels in this room. The years we wasted, I can't count them. Oh, but you look at me and you don't turn away. The same blood runs through both our hearts. We're more alike than we ever let on. If every scar is just another place to start, the same blood runs through both our hearts. I almost called you at midnight just to let the silence go. I've sung every memory backwards, trying to remember when we slipped. Tell me, do you still keep my old guitar, the one with the broken string? There's so much nobody taught us, so much I still need to say. If we say nothing, will we become strangers? I've carried your name like a secret hope. Oh, can you forgive the half-truths? Let the anger fall with the rain. The same blood runs through both our hearts. We're more alike than we ever let on. If every scar is just another place to start, the same blood runs through both our hearts. Stone on stone, another day gone. Armor cold voices in the fall. Can't see the faces, just the line. Brothers on the other side. Call my name through the silence, not sure if friend or foe. Walls too high for a glance, we wait, holding tight below. Somewhere a promise made echoes through the breaking rain, reaching out with trembling hands, still afraid to understand. These walls between us crumble down tonight. I see your struggle, you see mine just as clear. Trust in battles found inside the fight, hand to hand, fear to fear, standing here. If I fall, you'll lift me up again. Brother, we are more than swords and men, fighting hard for what we were told, never speaking of what we feel. Met your gaze above the shield, truth came out sharp as steel. Bruised and worn, no need to hide, shared pain in the hungry sound. For a moment we set pride aside on this battered ground. Something breaking open here, anger melting into hope. Reach across more than swords and men. We were rivals, we were lost to shame. Could be allies, let the wounds remain. Stand together, try to say your name. These walls between us crumble down tonight. Brothers, side by side, we face the dawn's first light. Wet grass on those summer shoes. You said don't race, but I'd still run ahead. That old creek behind your house, water cold on bruised shins. We draw lines in the dust with our palms, laughed so hard it hurt our sides. You always swore the sky would stay blue forever. I just went along for the ride. Somewhere between high school and tomorrow, the laughter got quieter at night. You called on a Thursday, voice sounding far, just noise on the line. I forgot how many steps it takes to your porch, just remember standing outside. Nothing ever lasts, you told me, looking away, but your words still burn bright. I keep turning over every day gone by, pages in my head I can't put down. Do you see the past in faces I don't know now? If I came knocking, would you still answer the same? Remember when we thought we'd never change? Found the old photo, corners bent, staring the world with tired smiles. I carry that away in the soft hours when everything's quiet a while. My voice caught between apology and missing you, and never quite land on E. Every streetlight on my way home, it's just a call I wanted to make. I keep turning over every day gone by, pages in my head I can't put down. Do you see the past in faces I don't know now? If I came knocking, would you still answer the same? Remember when we thought we'd never change? I watched the years move just out of reach, carrying pieces of you I never meant to keep. Not angry, not lost, just quiet somehow. We don't owe each other something final. I let go, but I look back every time, wondering if I could say goodbye right. I keep turning over every day gone by, pages in my head I can't put down. Do you see the past in faces I don't know now? If I came knocking, would you still answer the same? Remember when we thought we'd never change? Dust on the windows, silence in the hall. Years like stones stacked between these walls. I still see your boots by the back porch light. The fights we started, neither one was right. Photographs packed in an old bread tin. Every letter I wrote never did send. We both kept marching in different ways. Let anger speak, let love decay. Was it safer to stay angry, to never call? Bitter hearts build higher walls, but nothing heals alone. The bridges we burn light the way back home. Ashes and footprints scattered in the cold. We find the path by the fire we laid. I lost you, but I'm not too late. Hands warm with sorrow, brothers in the dawn. The bridges we burn like the way back home. Kitchen table worn thin at the edge. You never said much. Forgiveness, I spoke less. Memories fade, but the scars stay true. Forgiveness is something we work through. Something we work through. You reach for coffee, I offer my hand. Old men learning how to understand. Bare feet in river mud, but we were just boys, chasing the sunlight, sharing the chores. Before different uniforms, before the pride, we had the same blood, the same tired eyes. The bridges we burn light the way back home.
Water cold early evening, breathing, knees giving, panic hands, silent screaming, far shore fading out. You were there, boy voice calling, sunlight just leaving, rough rope, steady arms. I come up, spitting doubt. Some deaths you carry like medals of honor, heartbeat pounding, salt and water. Some deaths you carry like medals of honor, heavy shining, rather stronger. Hazy haze, lungs aching, eyes blink, mind racing. Laurel leaves on the edge of the dock, shaking. I see stripes on your forearm, marks from the cord. Every year older, I keep that score. like medals of honor, heartbeat pounding, salt and water. Some debts you carry like medals of honor, heavy shining, brother stronger. Oh, 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 nah, nah, nah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Little boys turning into men, still scared. Sometimes I save you, sometimes you're there. What's borrowed is woven, won't break, won't bend. I keep that glimmer, old as the sand. Late nights, coffee table, quiet jokes, tired fables, years grown, debt unpaid, I hold it steady. Your laughter a lifeline, easy and ready. Some debts you carry, you're always ready. Some debts you carry like medals of honor, heartbeat pounding, salt and water. Some debts you carry like medals of honor, heavy shining, brother stronger. Na na na, oh, yes.
Before sun up, wet pavement, old refrain. Yet here I am, broken strings in my hands. Another lesson, caught mid-sentence. Eyes ask if I'll stay. Names fade, but not your face. Shadow on the porch, shivering home. Never spoke your fears, you let me stumble. Silent strength waiting, I still hear. Your battle became mine. Your battle became mine. Carry behind. Your battle became mine. Your battle became mine. I was tired, you were entire rooms away, stitched in spaces I missed, never said goodbye. But you left the windows cracked. I walked over with nothing to give. You handed me all you lost and asked for nothing, just stay. Your battle became mine. Your battle became mine. Battle became mine. Trees lean in wind, you breathe through walls. I listen for your footsteps, door's still open. Your battle became mine. Your battle became mine. Each scar you claimed, the battle behind. Your battle became mine. Your battle became mine. Battle became mine. Guitar slides in, quiet, slow. Fingerprints on the strings, picking dust from years ago. Haven't heard your voice in forever. Your name sounds strange in my mouth. Thought we'd grown up, kept it together. But damn, I broke something I can't even count. You pulled me up when I couldn't stand. You pulled me up when I couldn't stand. Coffee cold, hands shaking on the kitchen tile. Phone ringing once, then nothing for miles. Saw your shoes on the porch in the rain tonight. Didn't know how much I'd missed fighting side by side. You pulled me up when I couldn't stand. You pulled me up when I couldn't stand. What the hell do I say now after all the wasted plans? Sorry, can't cover every bruise, but I take it back if I can. Guess a brother never really leaves. You pulled me up when I couldn't stand. Breathing again with your hand in my hand. You pulled me up when I couldn't stand. Guitar fades like arguments at midnight. Sit with the silence, it feels alright. With clenched fists, pulse pounding in my palms. Another sunrise finds me holding on too hard. Scars mapped across skin, reminders of what I've lost. I've built my walls so high, forgot how fast they start. Your voice at the doorway sounds softer than true. How did I learn to flinch from something kind? Laughter outside, memories I left behind. Courage is the quiet breaking in my mind. If every crack in me could let the daylight through, would you come close, or would you turn away too? History in every knuckle, old wars in these hands. Sometimes the only way forward is just to understand. These hands remember how to hold on. These hands remember how to hold on. Forgiveness rising like a dawn. These hands remember how to hold on. Brothers in a photograph, laughing by the porch. Different paths, but time kept the echo of your chord. Would I know the shape of trust if it stood in this room? We traded fear for words we wrote into. Swore we'd always lean on each other's side. But years have a way of turning hearts inside out. Guilt rusting slow on every promise made. Blood is a river, sometimes it finds new ground. Can we circle back when we've fallen so far? When you reach for me, will I let down my guard? These hands remember how to hold on. Remember how to hold on. These girls remember how to hold on. Late at night, walls talking low. Empty chair, cold coffee slow. Afraid to let it show. Fingers twitch, wanting more. Silence heavy on the floor. Why do I build these walls so high? Why do I turn away every time? Am I safe for living in my mind? Why do I build these walls so high? Lost in a song, brother calling now. I hear the sound, words in the distance, smile fading down. Rooms are locked up tight, hiding from the truth, barely hanging on tonight. Told myself strong but shaking, friends outside my heart always breaking. Remember that day in the rain, didn't answer when you called my name. Regret stings softer than it should. Wishing I was braver, wishing I could. Hands reach but I turn aside. Can't explain but I know inside. Every wall I built to get by left me empty, closed off, dry. Why do I build these walls so high? Why do I turn away every time? All these walls breaking down. Hear you calling, letting love surround. All these moments taking time. Here to come and rise now. You left your jacket on my chair. Empty kitchen, morning air. Cracked old photograph, corners curl in my hands. Was it already too late? The last time we ran, memory like water, slipping always escapes. Tried to reach through years, but the words won't stay. When did we stop walking the same road? When did the silence slip in? Did we notice growing cold? When did we stop walking the same road? Letters unsent, chords I hold, never play. Hoping for answers, hoping for answers from faces that fade. If your path calls you far, I'll watch from here proud. What remains between us can't ever be drowned. When did we stop walking the same road? When did the silence slip in? Listen watch the silence grow between us, like cracks in pavement after rain. Held my breath when you called my name. Felt the cold, but I can't complain. Was it fear or pride that kept me hiding? You gave, I pulled away again. I see your face in every empty room at night. Every promise I made comes echoing back so loud. Why do I build these walls just to break them? Why do I shut you out and wish you'd stay? I bury love that ain't for what I'm missing. Tell me, am I doomed to make the same mistakes? I still remember your steady shoulders, shared fire on heavy days. I swore I'd carry my share of sorrow, but I left when you needed grace. How do you forgive the ones who hurt you? I wish I could, but I can't erase. Every word I left unsaid weighs heavy on my tongue. If trust is lost, is brotherhood forever gone? Why do I build these walls just to break them? Why do I turn love into a battleground? If you're on the other side and waiting, would you try? Would you tear the barriers down? Tonight I reach for that open silence, finding courage in these hands. It's hope or hurt, I'm done with hiding. I'll risk the fall for one last chance. I confess I was scared to need you. Thought real strength meant standing alone. So I'll fight for your trust, rebuild what's broken. If you're out there, you're not on your own. Why do I build these walls just to break them? Why do I turn away when I want you near? I open up and let the daylight in. Will you still be here? Will you still be here? Heavy air in the living room. You sat beside me, but the silence was wide. Coffee gone cold, blinds closed by noon. Inside my head, it's a long, endless tide. Hands curled tight, I couldn't find my words. My thoughts crowded, tired and loud. You didn't speak, just let me breathe. Pulled me in, never asking how. All the weight I tried to hide inside was yours to carry with no sound. When I thought I'd never get up again, you held on, never let me drown. When I couldn't stand, you became my ground. Every time I crashed, you never let me down. When I couldn't stand, you became my ground. Broken trust, words I can't take back. Windows rattle from the storm I made. Blame the world for what I lacked. You stayed longer than reason would say. Countless nights just waiting to heal. You shed your light though you had your scars. Brother, I learned the winter real needs in the patience and the heart you are. No promise too heavy, no distance too far. You picked me up when I fell apart. When hope ran thin and I almost gave in, you were there, always close, never far. When I couldn't stand, you became my ground. Every time I crashed, you never let me down. When I couldn't stand, you became my ground. Years roll on, but some things hold true. Strong as steel, gentle as the rain. Different roads, but I find my way to you. Home isn't somewhere, it's your name. I thought I had to walk this life alone. Now I see it's been the two of us all alone. Let the night fall, let the world turn cold. Long as you're near, I'll always be strong. Thank you for every hand you lent, for every word you didn't say. You taught me how to trust again, reminded me I could stay. When I couldn't stand, you became my ground. Every time I crashed, you never let me down. When I couldn't stand, you became my ground. You became my ground. Bare bolts buzz, hands heavy on strings. Boxes stacked, hollow laughs, old things. Can't find the words, just strum out slow. All these years tangled up, nowhere to go. Still late night air pick fights with fate. 3 chords, old scores can't recreate. You hum half a tune, drift off, come back. Cracks in your voice, can't retrace the tracks. We lean on the notes, not ready to break. Watch each moment slip, can't quite shake. Yeah, yeah. Will you remember the groove we found? When the song won't sound, will you stay around? All these small towns, under what sky is this? One last song before goodbye. My callous thumb, you never left laugh. Lines on the wall, measure the past. String slip, heart skip, steal a sip from the cup. Count the beats, hush, don't give up. Your shadow on plywood, cluttering keys. Nerves in the silence, falling to knees. Every echo spills a promise we tried. Second-hand hope, nothing to hide. We hold to the chords, hold out for time. One foot at the door, not drawing a line. Will you remember the groove we found? When the song won't sound, will you stay around? All these small towns, under what sky is this? One last song before goodbye. song won't sound, will you stay around? All these small towns under one sky. Is this one last song before goodbye?